Good morning, Pop Hunters. So, if you guys joined us on the mega stream last night, it was a total success. We had a lot of people come in and show up, and it was great to see you guys there. So if you did stop by, thank you so much for doing that. The online releases, those were something else. Let me tell you, they, actually, most of them were pretty good, but GameStop again was terrible. That website's garbage now. It used to be pretty good, but man, like we said in our video, it's worse than Barnes & Noble, and it definitely proved our point. It was terrible. It was freaking terrible. So that means I did not get a King of Konos.
Oh no, you didn't? I didn't know that.
She doesn't know because I've been up all night. I got an hour nap, so I'm going straight through this. Wasn't able to get it. The website was trash, so it kept breaking and stuff like that. I did get a teal Batman.
Good. Well, at least you got that.
We have a teal Batman coming, but of course I'm trying to double up here. So the plan for today is we are heading to a local GameStop, and I'm getting in line. That's it. Getting in line because I gotta have one. And my understanding is, at least ours and most GameStops are opening on a normal time, which is typically 10 o'clock.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So we've got some time then.
We got some time to kill. We're 2 hours, 8 o'clock right now. And Barnes & Noble's right next door. So I think Barnes & Noble actually opens at like 9.
Yeah, I think
so if we're lucky, we'll be able to get in Barnes & Noble and out of Barnes & Noble, grabbing like a Rita Skeeter, and then, kind of going from there. Other than that, Carl Nelly sold out really quick last night, so I couldn't even get that without posting these, and I doubt we're going to make it to box lunch. Oh my God, I'm blind.
I know.
And I doubt we're going to make it to box lunch without it being sold out. I'm almost positive. So that one we're going to have to probably pick up on the rebound. But yeah, so today we're just going to see what's out there and see what we like, honestly. GameStop is kind of the big deal, and Barnes & Noble. Everything else isn't really a big deal for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only places I really have to go. Everywhere else is just kind of like, let's go there for fun.
Right, and then we got to be back early today, actually. So
I know.
We have a couple drops here in the morning. We got to worry about like Funko Shop. I don't know how it's going to go. We're on the road, so I don't know. We're going to try to order that through the phone. And then Ashley has a real big interview today, so she got to hit bed last night pretty early, so she's fresh and ready to go.
I know, I was running through all of my answers to all of the questions.
Yeah, she's got the dream job interview later today.
Yes.
So that's about it. We will see you guys in the store.
Good morning. She looks so good.
See it?
Even like her mesh netting in her legs.
Yeah, that's really cool. The sticker sucks. So.
Yeah. I didn't pay attention to the sticker. That one looks good. I was looking at her paint job on her nails.
Well, that's gold.
Eesh. I don't really like the gold.
That's a weird looking pop. Actually, Beam looks pretty good.
I know.
It turned out pretty good.
Looks like it's straight from the show.
Yeah.
I really like this astronaut Snoopy too.
Let me see him. He's cool.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I honestly wouldn't mind starting to collect the Charlie Brown ones.
Boy, these are goofy.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
So, definitely Rita Skeeter.
Definitely Rita Skeeter.
What about Nagini?
I don't know. I haven't really collected the Crimes of Grindelwald pops, so I'm kind of hesitant, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd go with regular.
I'm gonna go with Rita.
Alright, so at Barnes & Noble we had no competition whatsoever in the pop section.
But we got to see the new Fox bag, and we got to see Funko's What More Forest collection. This is a book line for kids. It's so cool. It has plush, it has pops, it has kids' books. It's so pretty.
Great
I love
idea.
it.
Great idea for Funko. And the bag was awesome.
The bag was cool.
You almost pulled the...
Almost,
on there.
but I know that they have a lot more coming up here soon at one of the stores, so I really kind of have to hold myself back.
Ooh, that's cool.
I didn't even see the stuff there.
What's that?
I kind of like that. It's a Fox one.
There's the new Wetmore Forest section.
This is so adorable.
Yeah, I think think it's cool.
Oh, I love it. Oh, they're so squishy.
Yeah, that's neat. It's a good idea for Funko to do, I think.
Yeah, totally.
Now we did buy something, and that's Rita Skeeter. She honestly was one of my top pops that I wanted this year. She's honestly one of my favorite characters in the Harry Potter series. I just really liked her. I love the actress that plays her in the show. She's just so interesting. I feel like the design of this really captures her. My only hiccup is that her quill, her pin, it follows behind her. And I know obviously they can't do that in the pop, so it has to be in her hand. That's the only thing about this one that I'm just kind of like, ooh. But I love her hair. I love how it's kind of like ringlet curls, kind of like, it reminds me of like Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
This is...
I like Shirley Temple type.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But I love this. I love her glasses. I love how the chain on her glasses is separate from her face, so it's not like glued and plastered to it. It's just one of those pops that I feel like every Harry Potter fan has to have. I think this is so pretty.
One of the weird characters, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool. That's what's great about Comic-Con is you've gotten a lot of strange characters during the Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah.
So,
and there's some strange
cool.
characters in Harry Potter, so to have Rita Skeeter, perfect.
I kind of want something Stranger Things today, but I don't know what. I need Hopper's shirt. That's what I need. I want that Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, you don't. You gotta do it. You gotta get that.
It's kind of sick. Oh, look at these.
Oh yeah. Do you want them?
I got them coming.
I need these. Oh wait, I got them.
Alright, well,
let's head over to
yeah, let's get these checked out so we can
get first in line.
head to GameStop in line, because I am not missing out on a King and Kodos. So, hey, look, Voltron. We made it!
We did, we got him!
We were the only ones.
I know, there was no line, no phone calls, no nothing. So
now we have to head to GameStop. I'm going to wait in line, and at the same time, the Funko shop is going to go live. So I don't know how that's going to work. It's going to be impossible. So, let's go! Alrighty, so up next, GameStop. This one's going to be difficult because it's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and what that means is the doors are opening at GameStop, and the Funko Shop is going online. Now, at the Funko Shop, I do want the SDCC Batman holding the bag, and the toucan. So, we expect this to go quick, and it's just going to be a mess. Also, it is 95 degrees outside right now.
hot.
It is hot, and I am not going to miss King Kodos or the Chrome Batman. I am waiting in line 45 minutes early.
He's
melting.
waiting in line. Alex
Yes.
and I are in the air conditioner.
They're in the air conditioner in the car, and I'm just sitting there like dying. While I was melting in line, they did bring out the inventory list and slap it on the door, and I am in luck because they have the inventory that I want, and I'm in first in line. Alright, so three King Kodos, 5 Batman. That's what I want, that top row. Didn't get any Conan. And I got a pre-order sticky note, man. Whew, it's hot out here. Oh boy. It's gonna be close. Doors opening and shop going up. Here we go.
Good morning. How are you? Doing good.
Hello. Got the bars. Oh, cool.
Can't carry them.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, they look good. This is not going easy. Of course. Oh, we're in. Here we go. Skirt! Alright, this is chaos. I am trying to get something online. We are in the store. My hands are shaking. The boy is wandering around getting impatient. Ashley's trying to pick out a good paint job. It's utter chaos. This has never happened in the 5 years that we've done this. So much happening at one time. I'm just in the corner trying to get my SDCC Batman pop. Vehicles. Bicycles. Look at all these stupid questions I have to do. I did it. Whew, okay, I'm back. Okay, now that's pretty cool. Oh, it's a plush.
Yeah, it's a plush.
Say JT just messaged me and showed me that, but I didn't know it was a plush. I don't really collect plush. Oh man, those are so cool.
Which one do you think looks better? I looked at the teeth.
I think they both look pretty good.
Let me go grab the boy.
Johnny Rico. That's cool, that green slime.
It's super cool. I think I picked the best looking one, paint job.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's the
Do
winner.
you want to get a second one for a giveaway or something?
I hate to, just with that many there, I really do. Because somebody's going to want it. You would think they're not here right now, which they should be, but... That PlayStation watch would go with my shirt. Yeah. What are you saying? Huh? Thank you. Oh, we made this one too. It's so hot. So hot. My God.
Mark had to wait outside forever.
Alright, so complete and total success at GameStop. I was able to secure an SDCC Batman. I wanted the toucan, but if you guys have done this, you know, you put one in your cart and you go because usually they sell out so quickly. That was my plan. That's what I thought I was going to do. I put Batman in there. Boom, bars are going up. I'm, you know, waiting. Boom, I got it. Yes. But then I realized they stayed online for a really long time. They had a big inventory. I kind of had a thought that was going to happen because every year they've gone bigger with the Funko Shop, and now they're treating Funko Shop as if it is really just a store, which I think makes a lot of sense.
I agree.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was able to get that, but then I didn't want to buy toucan because then I had to pay shipping again. And so I just said, okay, guys, have the toucan. Yeah. I got my Batman. All is well in the world. But as for the Pops, we got them all. We got the ones we wanted bad, and I was super excited. This is the one, the King and Kodos 2-pack. I knew it before. There were going to be 2 Pops. We said it in our video. There can be 2 Pops that are like the Pops of the year.
Right.
King and Kodos, and then the Up 2-pack. Those are going to be the ones that are going to be hard to get this year. And surprisingly, at our store, there was nobody there.
Nobody else wanted to buy
I really wanted to buy multiples, but I hate doing that, especially when there's only 3, because somebody's going to come in there and want it really bad.
There were like 4 people that came in behind us, and I thought, oh, okay, well, we won't be those people and take all of them, and nobody else wanted them. So at one point, I looked at Mark, I was like, are you sure you don't want to get a second set? I mean, nobody else is here for them.
Oh, man, I can't even tell you how much I wanted to. This is the one that when we went through all the stores, when I saw them in person, was so much better than what it looked like online.
Absolutely. I did not anticipate them to be as big as they are, and I'm honestly glad that they're that size.
Yeah, because they should be.
They're much bigger in the show. I really like these. The only thing that I had trouble with, we only had 3 in the store, was finding a good paint job on the teeth, because sometimes the black would bleed through. But other than that, they really weren't bad.
So this is the first time we've opened it in the packaging, okay? And this is something new. They have little paddings, like little pads here on the top to make sure that the dome horns don't poke into it. So that's cool. But, wow. These are so neat.
Does your base spin?
Yeah, he spins, man.
Whoa!
This is so cool.
I love it.
Honestly, to me, just like right off the bat looking at it, this is going to be in contention for top Pops of 2019.
I think I have to agree just because it's so different. It's so cool. I love the design of this. And I love that you can spin this.
The dome. I mean, look at the engineering on this one.
I know.
You know, this is something I haven't seen Funko do. And ever since Pops have been in existence, especially for The Simpsons, I've always thought a King and Kodos Pop would be so cool to do. But in my head, I couldn't really come to grips with what it would look like in Pop form.
Yeah, that's true. I always wondered because you have the round Pop head and they have those elongated heads, and I think that they really nailed that.
They exceeded my expectations more than they ever could. This is the coolest thing in the world, and the glow-in-the-dark function on this, I've seen pictures of it, and I'll show you a picture of it here. Unbelievable.
Yeah, they're so
unbelievable.
Cool. I love the giant Popeye, just like that one big one, and you put them together, and it's like they're winking.
They're just so cool. And what's cool inside the box, too, they have this purple backdrop here of like a bunch of the Simpsons characters, which is cool because this is actually a Treehouse of Horror line, and we did see that a Treehouse of Horror line is coming out, a series, a wave of them too. So I really hope they continue to do that, and I really hope Funko just capitalizes on that in October, and they can, you know, release a couple exclusives to the store during that, because that'll get me excited.
I have an idea.
What are you thinking?
I bet they're going to have some for New York Comic Con since it's in October.
I sure hope so.
I bet that's what's going to happen.
And that's a good point, and I know we're taking up a lot of time for The Simpsons, but this is the one I was most excited for. This is what I am really liking. These things sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and everybody wanted them, and they're hard to get. I think that means Simpsons will now be on Funko's mind when they're thinking of Comic-Con.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like they're going to have, I hope they're going to have kind of like a refresher in their mind, like, ooh, let's do some more of this.
Those sold well.
Expand on this. Yeah. instead of just sticking with the same licenses over and over again, just the wash, rinse, repeat on certain characters. So I'm kind of excited.
So cool. So very, very cool. All right, so that wasn't it. I know that's what it feels like, but it's not it. I also wanted the Starship Troopers Johnny Rico. Now, I'm a big fan of Starship Troopers. You've never actually seen Star Troopers, which is insane to me. But this movie, when it came out, was just so cool. I was a pretty young kid, and I just thought that the movie was just like, whoa, what is this? I remember watching on like the USA Network or something back in the day. Is that still a network? I don't even know.
I don't know. We didn't have cable growing up, so I have no idea.
But here's what I like about this. Number one, Starship Troopers, yes, and I hope we get a brain bug again. But they have the alien orange blood splatter on the box. I've never seen that. Typically, obviously, it's red and blood splatter, but they've done orange on it.
I think
which
it's
is
cool.
so cool. So let's open this thing up and see what we have here. So cool. So cool, man.
He's so smooth.
Yes. This is one of those pops I think that are going to go under the radar because I think, you know, he's sort of plain in a way, I guess you could say, but anybody that likes Starship Troopers is going to just say, hey, they have a Starship Troopers pop? And it's going to be one of those, maybe a year, 2 years from now, people are going to be like, oh, I got to pick that up. I really like how they did the splatter on this, too. They layered it. So you have a sort of a translucent splatter and then a thicker dots on top of it.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. This one's awesome. I love it. And I really, really hope we get more Starship Troopers. At least some aliens. I don't necessarily... yes, I do. I do want more Starship Troopers people. Not just Johnny Rico, but... yeah, that's a cool pop. And then finally, the one... no, I didn't want this one the most. This is just one I had to have because, you know, Batman.
Because you're a completionist.
And that is the teal chrome Batman in the black box with the gold foil lettering, which is really, really cool. This looks great inside the box.
It does.
Fantastic looking pop. But I did buy two for a specific reason. A lot of people are going to get mad at me because they're like, you can't take it out of that black box. Well, okay, so I have this one for that. But I got another one coming online where I have to buy a white box, one of the 144 Batman. So they have to go with my chrome set here. This one's going to look perfect inside of one of the white 144 boxes because I have a problem. That's why. I mean, doesn't that look... I mean, that drives me absolutely insane.
It drives me crazy too, but honestly, I think I like the black boxes better. I wish they would have been consistent and made all of them black. That would have looked better. But I understand why you want one in white and then you have, you know, one in black.
Yeah. So that's gonna have to go into a white one just because it's gonna drive me crazy. But I will have another one in the back just in case. In the black box.
And you will keep the black box, just put it in the closet.
Hey, am I the only one doing that? Is there somebody else out there doing that? Surely there's got to be somebody else doing that. It's going to be very simple. You just get another 144 Batman, and then you take, you know, a heat gun or a blow dryer, heat that up, pull the sticker off, wow, slap it on there, put the new Batman in the white box, and boom, you're ready to go. Because you notice, they're all the same box. They're just the black Batman front, so nothing is going to change.
Honestly, honey, I think somebody out there is like looking at you clinically like he has OCD.
So yes, that is the Chrome Batman, a great looking pop. I love it. I mean, again, I'm not the Chrome is kind of annoying in reality, but they're still sort of fun to collect when it's one specific character. Yeah. It would drive me crazy if they started branching out into more of the DC characters in Chrome, like Superman and all that stuff, which they do have some out there. I wouldn't like it. So yeah, that's it. That is GameStop.
So up next, we're going to head into Hot Topic because I really want a flocked fox and maybe a Quasi.
All right, so a pattern is emerging here. No competition. We've hardly seen anybody pop hunting at the same time, which is very, very strange because we are here early. So that's a new thing. But while we're walking out the door, I noticed their Stranger Things section, and boy, did it catch my eye. Look at that. Look at this. You could be like Hopper. You could be like Hopper. Man, some really cool stuff here. But
Do you want it?
no. Let me see that bag. Grab that bag and look at that. That's
she was
cool.
telling me about Treasure Planet. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, it's
All the
great.
different- yeah.
I met the guy who did it, who created it.
Oh my gosh, you should tell her that. It's her favorite Disney movie. She
Yeah,
told me about all of the different types of animation in it.
Yeah,
She's
it's
a
great.
huge animation stuff, like you. I was like, he's a digital artist. Oh, I want these.
Yeah, you even have the Camp Nowhere shirt. Alright, so how cool was that section? They had so many great things for Stranger Things Season 3. Especially the Hopper shirt. I really wanted that Hopper shirt. I almost pulled the trigger, but it was $40 and I just felt like that was too high, so I'm going to wait on my hot cash to go in with that. Because I do kind of want that shirt. I'm going to be honest, I have no shame, so I will wear one of the shirts without any trouble.
Totally think you should get that shirt. We should go out to like dinner on a date or something. But yeah, the shirt's cool.
No shame. I don't care.
Okay, so the pops that we picked up, of course, I had to get Quasi. After I saw him in stores, like, gotta have him.
Yeah.
And then Flocked Fox. I need it for my Harry Potter collection. But while I was in checkout, I was talking to the cashier, and then I looked behind her, and I was like, wait a minute. What is that cup behind you? It is a Mulan Cricky cup. I had to have this. It was so cool. And she was like, I think $15. Yeah, $15
So
for it.
it's a teacup?
It's a teacup.
With a Cricky is the spinner? Mixer or something?
I think Cricky's just stationary and they're just mounted onto the cup. I don't know. I'll have to look at it when I open it.
Oh, we gotta get the real tea set too. That's
yeah, there's a flower tea set too that you can buy. If they didn't have that in store, I would have bought that too.
Okay, so I'm gonna review this one first because this is the one I wanted the most. Quasimodo. This Hunchback of Notre Dame is actually one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. For a couple of reasons. I remember when I was really young and it came out, and I just thought that was so cool because it felt so different for a Disney film. It just did. And this was at a time when maybe a lot of the Disney films were more sort of dedicated to like a female audience.
I was so thinking the same thing.
And when this movie came out, it just snatched me. I was like, whoa. And just a little tidbit here. When I went to the movie theater, I filled out this like giveaway sheet for a chunk of silver that had the Hunchback of Notre Dame on it, and I won.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
So I still have that ounce of silver that has the Hunchback of Notre Dame planted into it. It's really, really cool. So this is a pop that we wanted to see in person because I just wanted to see it. And when I saw it, it blew me away. My expectations were like, man, big time. This is a great pop, and the back art on it.
That's what sold me. As soon as I saw in the back of the box, I was like, this is something I have to have. It really reminds me of like old school Disney pops when I first started collecting pops. And once I saw it, I felt it, I saw the box, I was like, babe, we have to buy this.
I didn't realize it's Quasimodo holding a gargoyle. Guess I just was excited about Quasimodo.
It doesn't matter, it's Quasimodo.
Yeah, but this is a great looking pop, guys. The sculpt on it, his pose, his nose, that hair, even the hair on the arms.
Yeah.
This is a pop you don't want to pass up. If you're a Disney fan, don't let this go away.
Right.
Go back to your Hot Topic and get it. This one, to me, is the shining star of this year that maybe looked dumb online, but
I think it's
really
the one that flew under the radar for most people. And then once we got in the store and saw it, they had a bunch of them. And I was like, I really think I should have this in my life.
Yeah, you really should because the teeth are great. Just everything about this pop is why pop collecting became popular right here.
Like even the little hunch on the back. It's not like over dramatic. It's just slightly there. And I don't know. It's subtle and I love it. This is
a subtle 10 out of 10.
I agree.
That's what I say. All right, what else we got?
We got Flocked Fox. Now, Fox is one of my favorite characters just because he's so different and he's always there. But to have it flocked is something I really wanted. And this is just
red flocked
gorgeous.
is so cool, right?
Yes, it is. Feel how soft it is.
It looks great.
Honestly, like looking at it out of the box, it kind of looks real. Like it looks like a real bird. Obviously, the eyes don't, but you have a menacing stare to it. It's so pretty.
I love the fire, the flame. So they have a regular one that's not flocked. And we always try to think about what pops are going to come out probably flocked later down the road. Yeah. Because you can kind of get an idea of, that's definitely going to be flocked later on.
Right.
And so that's why we held off on him.
Yes.
We just kind of had an idea maybe they would come out with it. And they did. And I'm glad we waited because that's an awesome looking pop. Yeah,
I absolutely love it. I love flocked. It's one of my absolute favorite variants that they do just because it reminds me of my grandmother's Christmas ornaments. And so when they do this, I have to have it.
And it's different enough.
Yes,
It's not like a glow in the dark. It's not a chrome, which is boring. They keep their picture. They keep what they're trying to be with the colors.
Right.
One problem with chrome is when you chrome it, you lose all characteristic of it. Mm-hmm. All you get is like the silhouette of it.
Right.
When you flock it, everything stays. You just make it fuzzy.
Feel
So
that
cool.
layering. The layering, they did such a great job with the feathers and how they've wrapped that around them. It's perfect. Honest to God, perfect.
You can definitely tell this is that upgraded flock that they started a couple years ago because they wouldn't have been able to do this a few years ago. So yeah, that's a great pop too, guys.
Yeah.
That's another one.
10 out of 10.
If you're a Harry Potter fan, think about that one too. That is a great one. All right, so let's take a look at your Mulan Cricky tea something rather. Teacup.
Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, so Cricky is mounted and like molded into the cup here. Honestly, Mulan is my favorite Disney princess movie ever. I love it so much. It's just such...
Quick thoughts on the new trailer?
Honestly, I think it looks good. I know a lot of people are really disappointed that Shang and Mushu aren't in it. But
the
this
music
one,
is what
the
disappoints
music,
me.
yeah.
No music. That's dumb.
I mean, it takes it back to the original story, which I like and I appreciate, but also like that Disney heart in me is kind of a little broken.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a good movie nonetheless. I'm excited for it.
See, for me, these Disney movies have been failing lately for me.
Well, that's why I'm excited for this one, is because it's a different take on Mulan. It's not just like a complete recreate, like let's just redo this with real people. Yeah. So I'm excited.
But they're kind of not doing that well either. If they were just taking directly the animation and then making it a movie, they kind of make their own stuff of it and it still sucks. So I don't know. Like, they're all okay.
This one's going to be great because it's
just,
Mulan.
man, the animations are so great. Like, you can never compare. But that's pretty cool. I like that.
This is so cute. I love it. I love how like Cricky has that relaxed face. You see that?
Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm gonna have a cup of tea in this probably tomorrow morning.
Alrighty, so up next we're gonna head to Box Lunch for something that's probably sold out, and that's the Up 2-pack.
And we're gonna look at some Loungefly bags because they have the best selection ever.
Let's go Box Lunch. Lots of Stranger Things. Oh, look at that one. That's cool.
That is cool. But look at this shirt. It's even cooler.
Yeah, that's cool.
I kind of want this.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, look at this one. That's cool. Yeah, lad one.
Oh, I like that.
That one has the Loungefly thing on the side of it.
Oh, come play.
Look at that Marvel shirt. That's what he needs.
That's cute. Yeah. I should get that for him.
They have the SDCC Stranger Things one.
Oh, do they? Sorry, I'm creeping on the bags. They've got this nice wall hanging.
Oh.
If you're wondering
Wally.
why I'm staring in their bags.
That Wally one's cool. Yeah.
See anything you gotta have? I think I might get that lounge for my bag.
That's cool.
On the inside of this. I kind of want to know what the lining is. Oh, it's just. I love these bags. Clutches. They're so cute. Which one should I get? Bag or wallet?
Both.
Alright, so no luck with the pops, but that's not a big deal because I got this awesome Stranger Things 3 mini bag and I got this really cute wallet to match. Now, I love this. I love Stranger Things. This new season was phenomenal.
I love it.
Great. I loved them all.
I'm going to say it right
scenes.
now. I like Stranger Things Season 3 better than 1.
I
know
think
that's
so too.
a lot of people don't agree with me, but I loved this season.
You know, part of it for me is because the kids have matured more, they've grown, and I think their acting has matured, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it.
I just felt like they brought the nostalgia back. I think season 2 kind of fell off when they were trying to do the Chicago stuff and the Gotham.
It got weird.
Yeah, I just didn't care. And it felt like it didn't even connect. And then like the kids, a lot of them didn't have a role in the show, and you didn't get that feeling. Like, I like the Ghostbuster Halloween beginning. Like, those first couple episodes were great. They pulled me in like, and then it kind of fizzled out for me. But this season, man, with that mall setting and like that disgusting monster and just the pool and everything, like
all the Billy scenes, girls.
It pulled me in. And I really loved the new additions as far as the actors go.
Yeah.
Scoops Ahoy was great. Like, I loved it. And they all got a great amount of time on screen.
Oh yeah, they did. I feel like every single person was represented really well on the show.
Yeah.
Everyone had an equal amount of screen time. And then that scene at the very end with Dustin, y'all. I'm not going to say anything,
spoilers, but
woo, good.
Yeah. So I'm going to assume, considering the hints that we got in the last episode, the next season will be...
Hey, no spoilers.
Oh yeah, sorry. We'll just say Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
How about that?
So let's go over the bag real quick. One of my favorite aspects about this is it has Max's shirt as the design here in the background, and then of course you have all of the characters in this chibi look. And then you have the Demogorgon down here in the bottom, which is amazing.
It kind of matches that one on Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Where it had the Demogorgon on the bottom, but didn't have the kids on the
Yeah,
top. It
like
just
the
kind of
upside down.
reversed it. The bicycle, I believe,
Right.
on front of it. And it was blue and red. Still a cool bag. I just thought this one really drew your eye much more because it was bright colors.
Right, exactly.
Bright colors.
And it's so relevant right now because the show just came out. It's great. It's honestly, it's the best thing out there. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I love the tag on here. It's just hard metal, and it's in this light blue color and outlined in gold. The bag is a white on cream, and then of course it has these peanut butter straps on the back. Now the sides are just blue on this one, but this side over here, you have 85 and then that rainbow color, which is super amazing. And right on the zipper, it says summer of 85. The show takes place in 1985, so of course you're gonna have both of those on there. Now the inside of this bag is super cute as well because it has just the blue, but then you have that bold red Stranger Things logo, and it's just kind of printed all over the inside, on the back and the front. Of course, my baby wipes are in there, please don't mind. But this is honestly my favorite bag that they had there on display. I had to have it. And once I felt it in my hands, I was like, girl.
It does have a nice leather feel.
It does. I love that.
It's a soft leather feel.
It's the perfect size. And then the wallet matches as well. It has the kids on the front. And then Max's shirt. It's the exact same as the bag. And then on the back, it has the Stranger Things and the Demogorgon. The inside has the print as well. I've got my wallet, all my cards and stuff, so I'm not going to open that. But then you just have, you know, blue
No
stuff.
change purse, though.
No change purse, which kind of annoys me because I still use cash for some stuff and I have change and I have nowhere to put it. So I'm going to have to get me a change purse.
Yeah.
I sound like an old woman. I need a change purse.
So that was really cool. We saw that in the store and we're like, you know what? Let's drop some of these other pops we're going to get and go ahead and buy this because it just looked so great. Because it was expensive.
It was very expensive.
I think we paid $120 for both of them together.
This was $70 and this was $40.
Yeah, and we didn't have, lunch money. So then we had to pay for it all or whatever. Yeah. So it's expensive, but we got lunch money now, and then I think you're going to go after that Mulan
Oh, I'm
bag.
definitely going after it.
We told you this earlier. She's going to have an issue wanting to collect these things.
These things are so amazing. Honestly, that's my favorite store to go and look for Loungefly bags. They have such a wide variety of selection, and I love how I was stalking in the back room. Y'all saw that. Peeking in the back room, they had these bags floor to ceiling. And I was like, my God, I want to live in their back room.
It does seem like Box Lunch has the best selection of them.
Oh, hands down.
And this is definitely the best acquisition Funko has made so far, or even other product they have their hands in that could sell well, in my opinion. So you have like Pops, and then you have these Loungefly bags. And if you didn't know, Funko owns Loungefly. They bought them a couple years ago, I guess, now at this point. But great product. Alrighty, so that was our hunt this year. We didn't need to go to a lot of places, but we did get something online, and that was the Box of Fun. It came on Friday night. We kind of figured maybe something was going to happen. Last year during the live stream, they gave a password, and we went to the website and got a box, and it was good. And I would say, for the most part, the Freddies that came in it were maybe a disappointment, only because they were so far off what you would get at the actual event at Fun Days, because it was like a lot of like robots and stuff like that, or like Grease and Dumb and Dumber and stuff like that, where it wasn't like really cool and creative. But this year they did this tiki theme, and the stuff that I saw come out as far as Freddy's, Funko was back in the game with Freddy's, because it's been about 2 years. I thought they did very poorly with Freddy's, no creativity. This year is completely different. This year they were great, and not only that, we don't know yet what's coming in those boxes, but from what we've seen as far as the actual pops that have the sticker that say Box of Fun, we can assume those are what's going to be inside these boxes. Now we could maybe also guess some of the other random ones might be thrown in there, because we didn't see everybody get different pops. Like there's a genie, and I didn't see.
Genie is so cool.
I don't think I saw anybody get the genie, so I don't know if maybe some of those will be sprinkled in some of these pops. I don't know what's going to happen. But if we're only going to talk about the Box of Fun stickers that we saw, I gotta have that 66 Joker and Batman. My God, those are awesome.
Those are super cool. I really like the Chucky one too, though.
The Chucky looks great. They look awesome, and I can't wait to get that box. Of course, we'll do a video of it. I'm so excited. That's a $50 well spent, in my opinion. If you're a Funko fan. Yeah. I know there are people out there, trash, this is garbage. You don't have a clue, guys. If you've been collecting Funko for a long time, or you're just a fan of Funko, Freddy's, that is like the heart of Funko.
Oh, of course.
That's the heart of Funko, so be able to collect those and then be cool. very, very exciting. So I cannot wait to get that box. All right, so and I also think before we end the video, we should talk about what we thought about the experience this year, shopping, actually going out and hunt, because it was very different than every year so far.
You know, I kind of enjoyed going out this year just because it wasn't so chaotic. I was able to sit down and enjoy and look through the pops. It wasn't just like grab whatever one I can get to, which I thought was great, but I feel like that experience happened because the day was moved from Friday to Thursday, and most people had anticipated that, so they took Friday off.
I think you're probably right. This was the lowest amount of shopping that we've seen ever as far as pop hunting, and this has been 5 years. And I think there's probably a mixture of two things. I think definitely the fact that most people, or Funko alluded to the fact that this is going to be on Friday, and then 2 days before, or maybe 5 days, I don't remember, it was then switched to Thursday, and then of course you can't take work off, you know, in less than a week or whatever.
And who's going to take a sick day to go pop hunting? I mean...
well, we do it every year because we know. Yeah,
I take the whole week off.
But along with that date being changed, which I think played a big role in not having crowded. But also, I think just the pops that they had in stores. Because this was a year, although I think it was actually a good array of pops from all different kinds of series that maybe you don't collect. And I appreciate that. I really, really do. I'm always under the impression that that's a good thing to do, when you spread out different stuff. The only issue is, I don't think they brought the big licenses into it too, which hurt it. Yeah. So yes, it's great to have weird stuff out there, but they didn't have like The Walking Dead or Game of Thrones, or you know, some of the big hitter series that just like the average, the casuals like, or maybe the ones that aren't. Because you got to remember, not everybody is like a comic book fan, or not everybody is, you know, there are people who just like collecting pops that are television fans or whatever. Yeah. And I think that's where they fell short this year, is they just didn't have a lot of that. And yeah, I think that's just one of the reasons that we just didn't see a lot of people there. Of course, Dragon Ball Z will bring people in. Disney will bring people in. I think Simpsons bring people in too. They just didn't have enough of those, I think.
I think so.
But from years past, we also noticed that television shows bring people in, and they just didn't have a lot of that. They just didn't have a lot of that. Alrighty guys, so let us know down below how your San Diego Comic-Con hunting went this year. What was your favorite pop you got? What did you find in the store that you thought looked way better in person than it did online, and vice versa? What did you think looked really good online, but not so well in store? Again, let us know down below, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Good day to have a good day.